forefathers. We're all standing on the shoulders of those that came before us, right? And they had the vision to come together and create this organization and recognize that we did have some benefit of some large industry settling here, but we also had communities that were growing and needs that were growing as well. And they created this agency and this mechanism to be able to serve that. And it actually started because somebody recognized the need many, many years ago and had the courage to bring people together and do something about it.
The United Fund, which it was called at that time, asked me if I would serve on their board. And I thought, okay, that sounds like a good deal. But in 1974, I became the first woman president of the United Fund. Now, as you could probably tell, I'm always just a tad late. I used to blame that on my children, but they're grown and gone now.
The first time I actively became involved, I'd say, was the early 90s. And it was through a solicitor campaign at the workplace that somebody had the courage to be a volunteer, very volunteer-driven organization, sat down and talked to all the benefits of contributing and being part of the United Way. And that's probably the first time I contributed, and then I started getting involved from then.
We conduct a more thorough interview than we once did, and that's a good thing. Their paperwork coming from the agencies is a more precise thing than it once was. I can say that because when I first started with the United Fund, I didn't work on the allocations. But I do think that they are very good about seeing that the agencies do what they say they're doing and spend that money that they receive in the way they say it is going to be spent.
Our campaigns and our breadth of service has grown tremendously, even over the course of the last 5 years. And continuing to meet the needs and continuing to change with the technology. I think one of the neatest things about our United Way campaign is with the youth coming up, you know, we've got Twitters, we've got Facebook, we've got all of those things that weren't even on the radar screen 5 years ago to help connect people so you can be stronger together.
My husband is, when he puts me on Facebook, I do not like it. I don't like for people to see the inside part of my life. For the United Way, that's fine. For Mary Ellen Doyle, that's not me.
I have kids that are in junior high and high school, and as I interact with them and all their friends, they're incredibly talented. The world is a very different place to the youth today, and they want to make a difference. And so the call to action is United Way is a way that you can make a difference and benefit society and make an impact.
It's important to introduce your children to public service, because if you don't, when you quit doing public service, there won't be anyone to follow you.
It shows that you don't have to be famous or have some sort of special talent or have tons of money to participate. You know, our kids can get involved, and just by donating time or their creativity and spirit, they'll make it bigger and better. The whole theory is stronger together. So when you donate your time or your treasures, you come together and you're able to support the kind of 32 agencies here that are supporting 68 programs, which touches thousands and tens of thousands of people.
You've got to reach out to your community and give them their needs. And the United Way does that better than any other group.